Welcome. To 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Huff. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the three. Oh, hey! How about that?
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Lets the three fly. And Nembhard is good for three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Doncic. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
LA's head coach and I were able to chat. The first thing coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
First team foul.
James deciding where to go with it. It's good. James has gotten his second bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Now here's Smart. Pass to James. Clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Here's Siakam. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
James outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 6.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
Halliburton, no good.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Doncic, no good.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to James.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Smart. It's James on the wing. Down low. It's rebounded by Artest. Pacers leading by 3. Siakam outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
You know, we talk about length defensively. Siakam's so long offensively, trying to get a challenge on him. You are often going to put him at the line.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Lets it go from 11. It's tipped. Here's James. The offensive rebound. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Doncic. Up again. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the free throw, no good. And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the third stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
So it's the Lakers now. After the basket by Indiana on the other end.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Nembhard with a steal. Here's Artest. And he slams it in one-handed.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Well, we've seen some...
19.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one. This is what happens when you fail to put a body on someone. The ball is bound to find them.
Back to Halliburton for three. And Ayton pulls it down. Lakers trail by 3. Outside Reeves. And the basket is good.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. EA, back to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Shot from the wing. And he knocks the jumper down. Halliburton's got 6 points. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
And when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Ayton. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Ayton. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Ayton's got 6 in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Halliburton misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Arabia outside. Back to Vanderbilt. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here's Nembhard. He's got 5. Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Cauley Stein with the rebound. Indiana leading. Here's Nembhard. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Indiana shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That's good from Nembhard. And the Pacers are aptly named, Doris. They are looking to get out and run.
Oh, B.A., this is a fun basketball style to watch. Very up-tempo, pass first, a lot of ball movement, a lot of player movement. They have the depth to wear out their opponent. And if you listen to the guys who play against them, what they admire most is their consistent commitment to this identity. They are locked in on who they are and how they win.
Here's O'Neal, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
His defender flying by him after that pump fake.
No hesitation on his move to the rim right there. Yep, that one's good. Halliburton's got 9 points in the quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Count it.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Nembhard. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Nembhard's got 10.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And here's Doncic outside. Up pulls it in.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Nembhard, good.
Some shooters might overthink a wide-open shot. Not this guy.
Pass to James. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now here's Nembhard. Here's Huff. He's covered by O'Neal. And he comes up with a bucket. And now a 10-point Pacer lead.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
4 on the clock. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
And just see how patiently Luka just waits for the defense to react, and then boom, he hits you with his move.
Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. So nice passing by Indiana here. Second chance shot. Off the mark, making him 5 for 6 now. Lakers trail by 8. James dropping the ball. Huge slam by LeBron.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing
for three. Counted from distance. Nembhard's got 16 points.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
O'Neal inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Nembhard. He's got 16. Three-pointer. And Indiana misses again. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Doncic. An easy 2 on the layup. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Mathurin. Now Ayton. Doncic outside. Over to the left wing. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Back to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. Nembhard, right side. And the jam by Cauley-Stein.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James' game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having two guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Back over to you, Brian.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to Vanderbilt. Ayton with it. He has 6. Ayton draws the double. And stolen by Nembhard. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
From Law, the Laker girls dance team.
One shot.
Well, we can talk about the basketball skill of Andrew Nembhard, and what you love is he is a guy that can lead your team as a point guard. He can get off the ball and play without it, but he's also got competitive toughness every single night.
It's good.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now Nembhard. 17 points in the game. It's Hayes with the rebound. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. The Pacers out in front. They're up.
Indiana 50.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. Rebounded by the Lakers. Oh, deflected. Doncic on the wing. This one for 3. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Halliburton outside. To the inside. Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Here's James. Tips it. Huff pulls it in. Pacers leading by 3. Here's Siakam. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's on Rui Hachimura. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Huff. And a miss there on the triple.
I'd say he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the 2nd NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Screen by O'Neal. Down low. High arcing shot. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
The guy with extraordinary vision, Luka Doncic with the find.
Now Halliburton from downtown. Oh, the shot is off.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Doncic. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Siakam fires. Oh, Siakam, the long-distance bomb.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Here's Doncic from deep. Powers it down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
The Pacers making a switch here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Halliburton outside. They set a pick. He launches. It's good from beyond the arc.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Oh, it doesn't go. Indiana leading by 6. Oh, Smart with a rebound. It's James on the wing. Oh, he can't get the layup.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Halliburton looking for an opening. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
When Tyrese Halliburton is looking to be aggressive as a scorer, it sets every other aspect of his game. He is cooking.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. He takes it in. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Pacers.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night. A terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
With the assist.
Now here's Halliburton. So it's Indiana winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll do it, folks. Thanks for joining us on this 2K broadcast. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce.
And this starts a very short homestand for them. And while it's only a few games, they have to take advantage of the opportunity to feed off their crowd.
Clear that Davis loves to put on the show for the fans, and putting on the show is exactly what he's doing.
And he gets it to go. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Our test. And it's rejected. Portland moving it around. Robbed. And he drives in. Portland with a rebound. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Huff can't get it to go. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
Now here's Siakam. Halliburton outside. There's a screen to the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
A willing passer. Siakam can be a cog in this offense. He's not a guy who just swallows up the basketball. He's willing to share it.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Indiana shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first free throw is good. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Here's Davis. Huff pulls it in. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Yep, Siakam's got that inside.
Outside Holiday.
2 minutes.
Davis down low. Huff pulls it in. Indiana leading. Nembhard into the lane. One thing about Andrew Nembhard, you appreciate the passion he plays with, Clark.
Yeah, I love his toughness. I mean, he just is unflappable. He's persistent at the defensive end, plays at his own pace, unafraid of the big moments, makes big plays and shots. I mean, you can see and feel his fire, even though he's not overly demonstrative in how he does what he does.
And a new group getting ready for Indiana. And the first one at the line is good.
And Andrew Nembhard continues to prove his steadiness. I mean, he's a reliable floor general who doesn't play outside of himself, always seems to be under great control. When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Matherin with a steal. They're running. Here's Cauley Stein. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Pass to Drexler. Back to Klingon. Right wing. 6 to shoot. On the take. And it's Drexler missing.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
To the left side wing. Rejected by Klingon.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Klingon. They just learned that the hard way.
Here's Jones. Out to Lillard. Walker with a steal. Jones with the block. Lillard outside. They need this. Outside Jones. Pass to Drexler. Shot clock at 5. Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Now here's Matherin. Nimhart for 3. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Pacers. They lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
12.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Poke loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday.
Pacers ball.
Siakam for 3. The shot won't fall.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The 3 is up. Another shot. Gafford. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Portland shooting their first free throw this game.
First team foul. At the line.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Hey, I'll say this about Halliburton. He is a great decision maker. You won't see him mess up the pick and roll very often.
They swipe it. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Artest. Three-pointer, no good. Blazers trail by 3. Here's Drexler. Misses off the left iron.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Unloads from 13. Siakam, no good.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Portland with a rebound. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Gafford. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. The 2025 playoffs had some incredible comebacks, Clark. Indiana had some all-timers.
That was absolutely unreal. The excitement, the drama, the close finishes. I mean, unbelievable. How about these wins for the Pacers? Down by 7 with less than 40 seconds against the Bucks. Got it done. Also trailed by 7 with under a minute versus the Cavs. Won that one. And losing by 9 in the last minute against the Knicks and came through again with a win. And even in the finals, they made some miraculous comeback wins against OKC. Had at least one miraculous comeback win. So an amazing clutch playoff performance by the Indiana Pacers.
Pass to Lillard. Portland moving it around. Back to Gafford. Now Now Henderson, 5 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. Jones' shot is good.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Siakam the screen. Over Henderson. Siakam, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, "I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play." Brian, back to you.
He spreads it around. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Matherin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
Nembhard with it to the wing, right side. And here's Toppin from the arc. Indiana again missing.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Pacers. They lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Halliburton. Davis for the rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now Halliburton. Pass to Huff. Launches a 3. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Huff's got 9.
Great dime by Halliburton. Remember, he's led the league in assists.
Well, Clark, there are very few firsts in the NBA, but Tyrese Halliburton had one in 2025.
That's exactly right, and it was a historic first. I mean, he became the first player in the history of the league to have multiple 30-point, 15-assist, and 0 goose egg, bagel turnover games. I mean, he takes care of that orange and produces real orange juice because he squeezes it. Whenever that mid-range jump shot is available, Halliburton is going to take advantage of it. He's a really good passer, but also an opportunistic scorer.
He got a piece of it. Pass to Huff. Back to Siakam. Siakam using his length inside.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
Here's Sharp. And again, unable to change momentum here. Stolen by Davis. And they're running. Ooh, look at Davis hustling up court.
Anthony Davis understands the value of points in transition, getting out and finishing on the break.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Halliburton. 6 points for him. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Here's Huff. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Huff's got 6 here in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Halliburton looking for an opening. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Tremendous explosion on that launch by Halliburton, throwing it down.
Outside Holiday. Out to Lillard. Davis a screen. Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Sends it home from three-point land. Nembhard's got 5 now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And the jam by Cauley-Stein.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Drexler. Nice D from Nembhard. Indiana on offense. They're on a 17-7 run.
Artest driving to the rack with purpose. A nice combination of hustle and muscle.
Blazers trail by 14. Pass to Davis. Oh, it's stolen by Cauley-Stein. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cauley-Stein's gotten 4 this quarter.
This has been the reoccurring theme of the second half. Inconsistency getting stops.
Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the 3.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Now here's Nembhard. He's got 5. Halliburton outside. Back to Nembhard. 2 on the clock. Can't capitalize inside. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter.
The Pacers, 44. Get out of here, Pacers.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain new.